Hello, welcome to week 6, workout number 2 of our Commit to Be Fit program. This is a great one for you today, so let's get started with our warm-up and I'll tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing. We have our first section is 8 minutes long and it's going to be that as many rounds as possible, starting with some burpees. We have some squat jacks, some plank jacks, and a couple other things on that list there too. And so you'll repeat all of those for the whole 8 minutes. And then we'll go into that second one, which is going to be more of strength training. So we have 3 exercises there. If you have your dumbbells, get those ready. And then finish up with an AMRAP with a little bit of core. All right, let's do some jumping jacks. So I'll make sure I give you all the modifications, ways to make things a little harder, ways to make them a little easier. Just getting through the workout and making the most of it for you is going to be the goal today. All right. Those major muscle groups warmed up here. You can always do a warm up before you hit play too. Do some kicks. Lunge, do those ab twists. There you go. All right. So let me share my screen with you. I'll show you what we're doing today. Also remind me, because I don't have it memorized, our lateral high knees are weighted jacks. If you do have a lightweight, you can use a water bottle, and that will provide a little bit of extra weight for those jumping jacks. All right, so we have, let me stop the share. I'm actually just going to get started. I'll show you all of the modifications once we get to them. You guys know these exercises. And so let me make the screen a little bit bigger for you, and we will just keep going here. All right, so I'm going to start my 8 minutes here. We're going to start with those burpees. I'm going to show you some of those modifications and adding 2 of the squat jacks. All right, here we go. Our 8 minutes has begun. So you know the burpee. We're going to jump straight up, reach down to those toes, shoot your legs back, and now you're in a squat position, and you'll add a squat jack. 1, 2. And then right back down for a burpee, squat, and squat. All right, so you add 2 of those squat jacks. And again, you can just jump out to the, you don't have to jump, you can just go to the side for those if you're not jumping. And then we have our lateral high knees. We want 20 to 30 of those. So I want you to go side to side. Bring those and drive those knees up to your chest. I like that little tiny pause just to remind you to really engage that core. All right, so if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we want 20 to 30 of those. And then right into that weighted jack. The weighted jack, you can do a couple different things with it. You can just lift it straight up, or you can take it straight out, or a variety of the 2. And those you're going to do 15 to 20 of. And then our plank jacks, hitting the deck for those. Nice high plank. You can tap your legs out too, or jump them out. We want 15 to 20 of those total. Oh, 10, 15. All right, your timer is going. A little pause for you. Okay, here you go. So hopefully you can see it now. A little preview of what's next. Gonna get a couple rounds of this in with you as well. All right, we have 6 more minutes left. Wow, 8 to 10 burpees, that's a lot. That heart rate up though, it is week 6. Okay, I'm heading into my lateral high jumps. Lateral high knees. So you're doing all of these exercises in that 8 minutes. What's great about this is you can go at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with any particular pace. You can go harder, go faster. You can add those modifications in, whatever works for you. Done the burpees. The rest of it's tough, but not so bad. We have 3.5 minutes left, folks. Oh, those burpees. Great job though, guys. I know this is tough. I'm doing it right along with you. We just had a live class too. At lunchtime, it was great. There were 4 people here. We were all spaced out in the other room. One minute and 20 seconds. You know, I wanted to skip out on this last set of burpees too, just like you did. But I'm pushing through it. They're hard. Take a break if you need, but don't stop. Whew. Probably seen a lot of red or yellow in your eyes on today. All right, guys, finish strong here. You got this. All right. Great job, guys. Great job. Grab a drink, grab some weights. Let's get ready for circuit number 2. All right. I'll demonstrate the moves for you here. Let me stop my share. We have the bent over row to a reverse fly, deadlift to an upright row, and then alternating V-ups. So bent over row to reverse fly. So again, both of these work with whatever weights you have. You can always go lighter and do more reps. These are 2 compound movements, which I love because we're able to work several muscle groups all at once. All right, so we have that bent over row. We're going to reach forward, bend over at the hips. We're going to pull those elbows back, squeeze those shoulder blades, reach them back down, and then a reverse fly. So from the front, elbows are in, don't leave them out. Right here, lower, and then out, okay? Slight bend in the elbows when you retract those shoulder blades. That's move number 1. Move number 2 is a deadlift to an upright row. I'll show you from the side, same hip hinge. Reaching forward, pretty straight legs, not locked, but not bent either. Reach down as far as you can. And on the way up, pull those weights to your collarbones. So this is when you're reaching down, and then the whole way up to your collarbone. 2 exercises there. And then our final one is an alternating V-up. I'll show you when I get down to the ground for that one. All right. Whoops. I guess I can just get started here. So we had 10 to 15 of each of those exercises. 10 to 15 of the 2 strength, then 8 to 10 of the speed sits. All right, so let's get started with those bent over rows, reverse fly. Squeeze and fly. So for me, the weights I'm using are okay for a row, probably go heavier, but for my back fly, it's about pretty good. So I'm going to stick to probably closer to that 10. But depending, if you're using 5s and you can go faster than me, or your muscles aren't quite fatigued as early, please do so. So that's our bent over row with the reverse fly. All right, I'm going to move right into those deadlifts. Hip hinging, forward, 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 straight back, don't round it straight. And pull off the collarbone. Love this. It's a full body move here. So 10 to 15 of those. Great job. All right, so alternating V-ups. So for these, you can do, a couple different things. I'm going to show you how I would do them. Arms up above your head, take a nice deep breath. Reach up and reach to one leg, and then reach up and reach to the other. You can also, if that's too much for you, you can stand up on your tailbone and alternate them that way. You can also bend your knee to make it a little easier. All right, so we get 8 on each side. Okay, when you are ready, jump up. And we're going to go right back into those bent over rows to reverse slide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, give you a rhythm to follow for that one, but again, make it your own. All right, ready for those deadlifts. If you were here in front of me or I was watching you live, I'd be able to watch you and count for you. Those are the benefits of doing the live classes. You have a little more motivation, a little bit more energy. We can always book a virtual live class if you'd like to. That means it's not recorded, it's still via Zoom, but I can see you and I can help you out. I know it's weird after you do it once or twice. Trust me, we personal train folks all the time virtually. They are getting a better experience. You are getting a little bit more of that one-on-one. All right. Said 2 to 3 times. I'm going to go with that third one for you, all right? Let's do this. One more time through. The last one's an AMRAP, so we'll see. We'll see how many of that one we can get done. All right, my arms are feeling like jello. I am starting to fatigue. So if that is you too, push through it, but be smart about it. Try not to compromise that movement. Whew. Got this weight straighten up if you need to. All right, deadlift upright row. Now remember, for that deadlift, you almost want to be able to still look forward and keep those chest and shoulders up a little bit. You are bending forward, but if you round your spine, your head and neck goes down a little bit. You want to keep a nice neutral straight spine. All right, finish it up strong with those V-ups. All right. Looking good, guys, looking good. Let's take a peek at that last set of our AMRAPs. All right. So we have our single arm squat to press on our right, some mountain climbers, and then a single arm squat to press on our left, and some lunge jumps or alternating lunges. Whew, when we do those, I'm always feeling those the next day. Not a bad thing though. All right, let me show you a round of this real quick. We have 8 to 10 of those single arm squats with the press, 30 to 40 mountain climbers. So you can just, you don't have to single count those. All right, so grab a weight you can kind of push overhead. So nothing super heavy here. And you put your opposite hand wherever you'd like. I like to kind of keep mine out to help balance. So we're going to squat and press. Squat and press. So single arm up. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Remember that was 8 to 10. 30 to 40 mountain climbers. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Single counting them. Tell you what, they go a little faster when we single count them. All right, left arm up overhead with our squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So with the lunge jumps, I'll show you to the side. Let's say 8 to 12 of these. So what you can do is just a reverse lunge if you want. Step back, or you can start in that split squat stance, jump up and switch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are quick, so they're a good one. All right, you guys have however much more time. Let's get through at least 2 more rounds of those. Go ahead with that single arm squat to press. We are on circuit 3 here. I love these squats with the overhead press. Again, it makes that, working large muscle groups, working small muscle groups. Mountain climbers. Left side. All right, don't forget those lunge jumps or step lunges. Oh, if you have a chair or a couch or something, you can always use that to help stabilize yourself. These are challenging with that jump, but they're rewarding. You will feel this in your lower body for sure. Keep your chest up. All right, guys, you got one more round. Keep going as much as you can get done. This is the time you want to see how much time you have. So my in-person classes, they're watching the clock. Maybe they're at work and they need to get back. And they look at the clock and say, okay, I'm getting 3 rounds in, or I'm getting, 2. Whatever you can fit into that time. I know today our core was pretty fast. So we actually did 4 rounds of our core today. It was week 6, workout 1. Hopefully you already did that earlier this week. All right. Finish strong here, guys. Set that goal and reach for it. If you need to hit pause, go ahead and do that now. Finish up your set. Reach your goal. I have reached mine. So I'm going to hit pause here and cool you down. All right. Great job today, guys. These were tough on day 1 and they're tough on day 6, but they are as hard as you make it. So if you feel like this one was super tough, congratulations. That means you worked really hard, which is always the goal. I mean, it's always as hard as you make it, right? You can slow down if you need to. You can take the weights away if you need to. You can, skip a set. Or you can go really hard and use that strength and confidence that you've gained over this past 6 weeks to set that goal and reach it. All right. Having a nice deep lunge here. I'm taking a deep breath out. I feel that stretch in my upper part of my quad here. Always leg day here at the gym. Always, always. Always using those legs in some way or another, right? All right, great job today, everyone. We have one more workout left this week. I hope you love this program as much as we do. We really do love it. We're doing it in person. We're doing it virtually with you. And, I'm getting a great workout. We all are. It's, like I said, it's what you put into it. It's what you're going to get out of it. So I really hope that you are doing the best you can. If at any point you need help, reach out to one of us trainers, and we can help kind of guide you on the right path. All right. Great job today. Bye.